Alright. Hello, everyone. I'm here with... Oh, gosh. Every time I mess that up. I'm here with Irresolved MTG. I'm Alex. Sit down, sort of relax, get a drink or something. Because we're going to be here a while. Because we're playing Commander. Now, I gotta remind you, I highly suggest that you check out all the links sort of below my face, because you can find Irresolves on all your social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, podcast app, everywhere. I'm missing some, but I'm also thinking about my hand. Is all. We're doing the Road to 100 Wins today, and we're gonna be streaming for a while. We'll be taking some breaks. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan this. We don't actually want to keep this hand. We can't really do anything for the first few turns, and we have no guarantee of getting more lands. So, but we're gonna take some breaks after every longish game that lasts 40 minutes up to an hour and 20 minutes or longer. We'll take a break. Just to make it easier for YouTube, because you can check us out there as well. We're gonna keep this one though. We're gonna keep this one. But that being said, strap in, because we're gonna get another win. By the way, our record so far, for those of you who do not know, my bad. My record, because I'm doing this. It's me. Is 7-4. I have 4 losses, and I have 7 wins, all in a row. The last video, I got 2 wins. I'm just checking everything is going well. If it's not, I'm a little sad. Alright. I don't need to do anything, really. I didn't really mean to go to my end step. Wait, it's not... Okay, no, it's Jalobo's end step. Okay, I understand. I'm done. I don't need to do anything. I don't even need to play your Auger Tree Speaker. Actually, yeah, I don't need to play that. Why don't I need to play it? Ow. What was that? I may be getting sick. That wouldn't be fun. That would not be fun at all. I'm just stuck on this sort of thing. I don't care. Don't bother me. Nah, I don't need to be bothered at any of those times. So I need to turn those off. Alright, ads are going through. Great. Wonderful. Yes, I've made a mistake of, just, Cold Steel Heart. Nah, I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. Oh, okay, so now we're gonna sort of throw them a little off. Alright. So I admit I made the mistake. Fine. I made a mistake. I should have played your RT speaker and leveled it up this turn, and then I would have had I wouldn't have any more mana that I could use, really. Not really. But I would have had more mana, I suppose. Oh, I could have summoned on Nanthe. Yeah, okay. No, I couldn't have. I couldn't have summoned on Nanthe. Yeah, I don't. It's a mistake, but still. So we're playing the Primal Surge Omnath. Locust of Mana deck, where we just get a bunch of mana, play Primal Surge, win the game, and sort of it's kind of very similar to Storm. The best way I can put it. I am playing a spell that grabs me more spells and repeating process with infinite mana. Like Storm does, where it plays spells to play more spells to get more mana to play more spells. That's what it does. That's what this deck does. But our opponents, we're going against a scary Cassetto deck. Plays a Blad Mamba, equips it with that one stone thing, just Cassettos it, probably nearly kills a man. Don't care. Doretti, combo deck. That is a terrifying thing. If it is a Doretti combo deck, that is a little scary. I'm not sure why I'm reading so much into their plays at this moment. Not much is going on. So our opponent, I'm going to go more into the in-game analysis, and I'll do the banter in between the do-nothings. So our opponent's tapping all of his mana, the Doretti players specifically. He's playing Pia's Revolution. I'm gonna close this chat just so we can have more room on screen. Pia's Revolution. Whenever a non-token artifact is put into it's pretty good. It's pretty good, especially for the Doretti player. I'm simply just gonna play a land. We're gonna level up Little Miss here. Little Miss is gonna get leveled up. Then, because we won't have any excess mana, we're gonna play the mana ramp instead of just the Omnath. And then we're just gonna pass. We'll be done. We don't need to do anything else. Next turn, we can play Gauntlet of Power and Omnath. By playing Forest, Gauntlet of Power. Whatever. I'll get to how we do it. It's pretty simple how we do it, but I'll get to how we do it once we do it. Basically, we have 5 mana here, and this will give this Viridian Joiner +1/+1, letting it tap for 2 mana. All right. I apologize for the buzzing you must have heard. So our opponent, the Cassetto, probably one Sakiko, but the Sakura Tribe Scout, which is pretty neat. It taps and puts a land into play from your hand. It's pretty neat. It's not. I think it may, in some decks, it's better than Sakura Tribe Elder. But you'll find that there's a lot of times when you just can't activate Sakura Tribe Scout because you don't have lands in your hand. So it's like its effect doesn't do anything. It's just a 1/1 for 1. Which almost never happens at the beginning of the game, of course. Which is the ideal turn we want to play it. The Rexiel player plays Burnished Heart, which sacks for mana, lands specifically, and then played Lightning Greaves, equipping the Burnished Heart with the Lightning Greaves. So now we can't kill it if we wanted to. I can't. I don't have ways to do that really. Anyway, I have a fight mechanic, and I have a thing. I have a few things. Molten Psych. Okay. That's fine. That's fine, sure. I mean, I lost a Gauntlet of Power. No, I didn't. I thought I discarded it. I mean, I still guess I lost it, but whatever. So our opponent played a Molten Psych, which is a wheel effect, which made everyone on the table cycle their hands back into their decks and then draw that many cards. It's a pretty good effect, actually. Well, is this 6 mana? Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna play this forest and we're gonna be done. Not gonna level up or anything, we're just done. So we have Yeva. Yeva has flash, but she also gives all of our green creatures flash. So we're gonna do a very blue-esque thing, and we're going to wait to play our spells for the opportune moment. A thing green usually just can't do. I don't know why Yeva is in green. I don't really. Like, she's really good and really good in green. Because green just loves having this super versatile effect when usually it's just being giant and stompy that wins you the game in green. Just everything having flash is so good. Alright. It's the Cassetto's player's turn. So he's in his upkeep. Also, our opponents are appropriately named Geralf's Masterpiece, after Stitcher Geralf, I assume. Ironically, he's not playing anything that has to do with zombies. He's actually most likely playing something that's pseudo-snake tribal, at least. Then we have, you know, Dr. Sleepless. I think that's what it is. Doke Tor. Doctor, I assume. I'm assuming it's Doctor. Sleepless. Then Rexiel. He's playing Rexiel the Risen Deep, which is really neat, but it doesn't do anything to our deck. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything at all. Like, nothing. Because we don't have instants and sorceries. We don't have islands or swamps. We have swamps. I forgot. He did play an Urborg. I have misspoken. Forgive me. Oh, I love unexpected results. So unexpected results, basically you're just rolling the lottery and hoping to get a really bomb card off the top of your deck. That's all it is, really. Sure, man. That's neat. Yeah, it's probably Snake Tribal. That would be my first and only guess. Again, terrifying, though. That means it's very terrifying. Because he just plays a Blighted Mamba, and then Cassetto, then he sort of... He doesn't have game on someone, but he has, like... How much mana does he have? Can he pump the Mamba? And I don't like the way I said that. Can he pump the Mamba? Okay, let's see. So, the Rexiel player got to his turn, immediately cracked Burnish Heart. When you sacrifice Burnish Heart, you go get 2 bases from your deck, put them into play tapped. So it's a good ramp card. It's easy to recur, and it's an artifact. It's a colorless artifact you can put in all of the decks, which is wonderful. He's Sculpting Steel, but I'm not sure what he's Sculpting Steel. I'm going to assume the Soul Ring. Yep. Yep. I got it. Figured it out. Soul Ring, even at 2 mana, really good. Soul Ring. Why is it a card? I hate Soul Ring so much. As just a card that exists in Magic. In Commander specifically. Just ideologically. I don't know how to explain it at this time when I'm focused on, alright, it is currently the race player's turn. He plays a Fire Diamond. I'm scared for these turns when the Duretti player has the potential to play his general. Because some shenanigans can go on. No shenanigans have occurred. And I have passed to it's my turn, I believe. I have lost all of the mana. One moment. I'm gonna close the window. I'm just painting at my own stupidity. I'm sorry. It's just, it hurts. Just a little. Just a little. Okay. Take two. No, just take two. Oh god, that was painful. That was just a little painful. Just the tiniest bit of a migraine from that. Yeah, I think we play Yeva. Oh god, that just hurt so bad. Like, I just may not win, is the thing. That hurt. How did that hurt? So the reason why it hurt is I missed out on. I basically just passed my turn, did nothing. You could argue this is strong against board wipes, and two of my opponents are very heavy on board wipes, at least in their colors, with all the bounce effects Rexiel could play along with all of them. Just straight wrath effects like Damnation, Bantu's Last Reckoning, Toxic Deluge. It's got all like, Mutilate if you wanted to. Run Mutilate. It's got plenty of swamps technically. And then Duretti is just red. He can foom the board millions of times if he wants to. Plenty of red spells that do that. Earthquake. Rolling Earthquake. People are home. It's exciting. Rexiel player is tapping quite a lot of mana. He's playing Mind Dilation. Okay. 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 No, let's put down this guy. Put down Yeva. Then let's go the one that's kinda bonkers, but that's not Priest of Titania. Yes, Priest of Titania is a little better than Solvala right now, at the moment. Because she, like, taps for just more mana, so she'll be seen as more threatening. But Solvala is the snowball queen of mana, so, I mean, I guess. Okay. I guess she could be seen as, like, super duper threatening. So I presume he's going to counter my spell. If he is not, I do not know what he's doing. I assume he could have just been cracking it just to crack it. I'd be okay with that as well. Mind Dilation is very good against Flash, though. I'll give him that. But I definitely want to get the Flash in. The Flash. The theme for the Flash just went in my head, and I can't do it on stream for obvious reasons, I hope. One, I don't know it. No, that's not true. So yeah, the Rexial player has Mind's Dilation. That's really bad for us and everyone else on the board, because that is a powerful magic card, in the commander especially. Whenever an opponent casts his or her first spell, that player exiles the top card of his or her library. If it's a non-land card, so the owner of Mind's Annihilation, can cast that spell without paying its mana cost. So when Duretti plays a spell, he exiles the top card of his library. If it's a spell, the Rexial player can be like, yeah, let's play it. Yeah, look at, here it is. Done. But it's only the first spell, to be fair. Duretti is being played from the Duretti players. The commander is hitting the board. It's the second commander hit the board. First commander hit the board was Cassetto. Cassetto played a lot of things. Didn't really comment on that. My bad. I was very in pain for my mistake. God, was that such a mistake. Alright. You didn't get anything, right? Pretty sure you didn't get anything. Alright. Still waiting for that one thing to resolve. But here's the cool thing. Here's the cool thing, guys. I believe 5? Yeah. Yeah. I believe if we draw Primal Surge, we just win. I believe that is true at the moment. Now, here would be the funniest thing. I'll admit it would be the funniest thing. I'll fully admit it. No full admission. It would be the funniest thing if somehow the Rexial player got my Primal Surge off of Mind's Dilation when I am trying to dig for Primal Surge. If he just gets it off of like one spell, whatever, who cares? Luck of the draw. But if I'm like aggregating draws so I get like way more than he does, and then like I just screw up, but I've set up for them, you'll see it if it happens. I'm not gonna try to explain it at the moment. Alright, let's see. Okay, nothing's in the graveyard. Do we do anything? I don't think so. Like, what would we do? Nah, we're just done. We're just done. Oh, we don't need to play anything proactively. We have Yeva. My bad. We don't need to play anything right now because we can play everything proactively because we have Yeva. That was the string of words I was going for. It's quite difficult to pass the turn, apparently. It's really hard, I guess. So what we're gonna try to do, and hopefully gonna do, is we're gonna set up our Frontier Guide, start getting those lands out of our deck. It's very slow, but it is thinning of the deck, at least getting out the lands so we don't draw them, because we want to draw, you know, better stuff. Right now, any of our 6 drops really will work. Primal Surge will work as a draw. Yeva works as a draw. What am I thinking? Okay. Yeva does not work as a draw at the moment. Like, I just really don't want to play Green Warden as a... He's a relevant tech card. It's a very relevant tech card. I don't want to remove him. So we're keeping him in my hand. In my hand, specifically. So we need to get something back. As soon as we need to get something back, slam him down. Get the draw effect off of Selvala. Profit. Alright. Alright. But we are a pretty intimidating player, I believe. So board wipes are a little scary. Like a little scary. Now we actually have to worry about Cassetto commander damage, and I don't want to have to worry about that, like, at all. So here's the plan. If he swings at me, I will do my darndest to kill him. Which will be pretty simple, I believe. No. Yeah. Yeah. Won't be that hard. I could put everyone down to a very precarious life total. Which, for the Duretti player and Doctor, if they don't play anything, that life total is dead. Oh, for everyone who doesn't know, I can sneak away the win at the moment. I have Shaman of the Forgotten Ways, and there are 2 players who do not have creatures. If they continue to not play creatures, I can do this really neat thing where I kill them. Because Shaman of the Forgotten Ways' formidable ability says each player's life total becomes the number of creatures he or she controls. Activate this ability only if creatures you control have a total power of 8 or greater. My current setup, I have a creature which is power 8 exactly. Shaman of the Forgotten Ways counts itself, so I'd have 10. And I could just play the Green Warden, even though I just said I wouldn't, just to make sure I have enough to kill Geralf, if I have to. So that is the plan we will go, if that's what it seems like it's gonna happen. But it should be noted that Geralf does have counter spell mana and stuff like that. Oh, I think my nephew may be here. So he could counter that. He could counter the Shaman of the Forgotten Ways. But if he does try to counter the Shaman of the Forgotten Ways, what we do is we get it back with the Green Warden of Marasa. That's just all we do. That's it. We've gotten value. Value. Why I do value, I don't know. Let's look. I'm focusing on the game. The moment. Also, we don't know what we'd get off the top of the library. That's very true. We just don't know what we would get. Draw. Are you gonna counter it? Nah, he doesn't counter it. And he's gonna draw a card. Aw, man. What a shame. I didn't want to be his friend. Now he's got a creature. I gotta kill him through the creature? I can't do that. I gotta kill him through 2 creatures. Can't do that anymore. Can't do that anymore. So the reason I can't do that anymore is I used to be able to just kill Doctor and Joles Lobo, the Rexial player and the Duretti player, because they would have no creatures on field. So their life total would turn to 0 from the Shaman of the Forgotten Ways formidable ability. And then I would have enough to swing out a draw off and just kill him, just due to him not having enough blockers. So Rexial is a Shroud Haste commander. It's terrifying. He's going to swing a draw smash phase, get unexpected results and play it, I assume. Because neither of us, the Duretti player... Oh, no, you could get the Molten Psych. I did miss that. If you really wanted to. I agree with the unexpected results pick. I believe he gets cast without paying spell cost. Yes. If he did not, Rexial would be garbage. That's not true. He's still like 5'8" for 6 with 2 kinds of Landwalk. 2 of them are like the most popular. Wait a minute. Who'd he swing at? Oh no, I completely missed who he was swinging at. Alright, so he's casting Molten Psych. I'm okay with this. Actually, am I okay with this? You know, like, sure, man. Like, I don't actually think this matters. I'd rather get, yeah, see, everyone. Why I'm going C is I got the 2 best cards for getting cards. That's just what I need at the moment. Cards. I got the best creature for getting cards, Duskwatch Recruiter. And then I got the Mac Daddy enchantment for spells and cards. Zendikar Resurgent, which says whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana to your mana pool of any type that land produced. So basically you just make double mana, which isn't worth a 7 mana tag, I'll be fair. But you also just have, whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. Or maybe whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Alright, Duretti. The Duretti player is just sifting through cards at the moment. It's pretty terrifying. It's pretty terrifying. Duretti is a very scary deck because it can just pull off a Blightsteel, equip it with a boots after Rogue's Passaging it, and then killing you out of nowhere, and I don't like it when that happens. If you're wondering why I did that such specific thing like that, maybe it's happened to me before, maybe not, I don't know. Same thing has happened with me with Merit Lage, except it doesn't have infect, so it's not as bad. But still, like, it's really bad to hit it by Merit Lage. So the Duretti player is tapping a lot of mana, and he's playing Paradox Engine. I don't mind it at the moment. At the moment, it is okay. I'm thinking best how to utilize our mana. I think we play Almanth, use Sylvala. Yeah, we can make a lot of mana if we so wish. And we shall. We shall wish. So if I was the Rexiel player, I would counter whatever this is. Whatever this is. So I doubt he has counterspell mana up. Like Paradox Engine is what I'd counter. Like basically any big spell is what I was referring to with whatever this is. So we can still play a spell, untap the Fire Diamond, play another spell, then like go infinite, maybe, probably not. Gonna get it untap his Fire Diamond. And then he can play a spell. If he does this, I'm gonna cry. Not actually. It actually won't be that bad, in all honesty. He has to have like a 1-mana spell. Like I'm not saying that in his hand there's a 1-mana spell. I'm saying to continue this loop of using Paradox Engine to untap his non-land permanents with like 1 Power Stone and now Fire Diamond and now 1 Power Stone. You have to have a 1-mana spell, but I don't think he does. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Could have Soul Ring in hand. Then could play it, and then could play 5-mana card. Something, man. That thing. I don't know. I'm sure there's a 5-mana card that draws cards and artifacts somewhere. I'm just waiting for this to hit board. Okay, so let's see how much mana we can make. This is 3. So that's 4, 5. It's 5. Tap this. Make another 5. But I use 1, so I'd have 9 mana. Untap. Play a land. I could do a lot. So I will. I will do a lot. You got my Findhorn Elves. That's very sad. That's very sad. I wanted that Findhorn Elves, in all honesty. No, we don't play the Llanowar Elves. I was thinking about it for just a little bit, but we don't actually play the Llanowar Elves. It's just not a good idea. Just because it's a draw spell at the moment with Zendikar Resurgent. And we're going to play Zendikar Resurgent for free. Basically. Not really. Not basically at all. Yeah, and then that triggers. Oh, we're going to draw a card off of Omnath because we're going to... when Omnath comes in the field, the Selvala trigger will happen. And as it checks, we're just going to pump a ton. Then draw a card. It's a really nice interaction. Is he hit yet? I swear to God, if you have like the 1 counter spell and you countered Omnath and you didn't counter Paradox Engine, I will strangle you, sir. Strangle you. Not really. It's the Drawf's masterpiece player. It's okay. It's alright. The Sekiko player can take his time. I apologize to the viewers. This will be a breaked game. I most definitely. But we're going to smash up those wins. Alright, so now we're going to add all of the mana, including using her ability. Then it reads, and then I draw a card. Really nice interaction. Yeah, he's definitely the biggest on board. He's a 10-10. He's a 10-10. Since we may want to win with attacks, we won't just murder the Duretti player. Let's go through this. Okay. I'm just doing some math at the moment. We're gonna go for it, that's for sure. So we're gonna play Zendikar Resurgent. We're just gonna play it. Yeah, you're gonna get a Mind's Dilation off our Zendikar Resurgent. If it's Primal Surge, you got us. You got us. Okay. Them getting Sword of the Pay runes sucks. Just a little. Just a little. Sword of the Pay runes was infinite mana for us. If that had been a land, it would have been so much different. Just kind of sucks. It's okay though. We didn't have it and we didn't plan on having it. That's the thing. You shouldn't plan on having resources you don't already have available. You shouldn't do that. It's not a good idea. We could get more mana doublers from playing like the cheaper spells, but like we're going for broke at the moment. Because we have a bunch of, like, 1 mana things in our hand. So we're just gonna draw a bunch of cards. Okay. That's not too bad. So now there's actually more value to just murdering the Jalobu, the one player, whoever he is, that guy. There's a lot of credence in just murdering him now. The reason why is because we get a ton of mana. Just get a lot of mana. If we do it. We get 31 mana from doing it. Oh, and why that's like acceptable to do, to just do that and go through our attack step to just kill one player for a bunch of mana. We don't need... we can win through other ways other than just through, you know, combat. We did draw the Regal Force. Which sort of just further reinforces my idea. Yeah, we're just gonna kill Julub. We have the win. We have the win in our hands. How we have the win? We can destroy Lightning Greaves with Null Mage something after drawing it, because we're probably gonna go infinite at the moment. Infinite-ish. This Giraffel's Masterpiece player. That's taking a little bit, but it's alright. It's alright. If he's gonna unsummon, I'm gonna laugh a little. Cause like that unsummon's gonna lose me so much mana. It's gonna lose me the mana of the creature he bounces. And then it's kind of like I'm also losing that mana from the Sakiko, because like the mana the creature bounces is like it's sucking life out on, man. It's very weird. He can't. He has to unsummon now. Like, he can't. Like, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he's taking so long. He's thinking quite hard. He's still the Sakiko, the Cassetto player. I have Sakiko. The Cassetto player is still thinking. I'm not sure. I'm gonna check on him. Let's see if this gentleman is all right. Still taking down on his life total. Not his life total, his timer. Alright then. Swing at... We're just killing him. I just won the mana. Just wanted the mana. Okay, now we're just gonna play out the basically there's just the combo. Which just takes a little bit of setup. Just a little bit. Only like a few dozen moves. Play this lord. Oh well, elf mana lord dude. Play him. Uh-oh. Sweet. Strong of the card. It's Umbral Mantle. Alright. Alright. So we have Umbral Mantle. So we're just going to make a ludicrous amount of mana real quick. Just really quick. We're not gonna make like a bajillion million. But we're gonna make like a bamillion. At least. Oh gosh. That was a lot. Also, you shouldn't be able to... I mean, you can do this, but I'm saying I don't like that you can do this. You shouldn't be able to pay the ability from Umbral Mantle. The creatures, you shouldn't be able to... It's weird. I can't. It's not coming out of my mouth at the moment. Because I'm just a babbling idiot. I guess. Alright. Regal Force. Regal Force is fine. Let's just put that one on the bottom. Let's get this one out of the way. And we draw 39 cards. Alright. So, how do we do this? First, Planar Portal. Let's put this on the Daddy-O. Planar Portal. Get out. You don't need to get Null Mage check for this. We just need to get out like a haste enabler. Which our haste enabler is Akroma's Memorial. Alright. Now, play the Akroma's Memorial. Now, equip to the Wirewood. Alright, we have one less opponent. I feel a little bad when I do this. But not like a ton. Not like a ton bad. Alright, so now let's make green. Let's make green. Let's make green. Alright, that should be enough. Then we're just gonna play... This may seem like I'm doing it laboriously, but I'm just confirming I have enough mana to do all of this stuff, if I have to. Okay, so we're gonna play the Elvish Harbinger. You need to draw cards, actually. Dang it, I did make a mistake. But we're just trying to get this through'd. We have plenty of mana. We have more mana than we could know what to do with. Our Almanath is massive. All we need to do, really at the moment, is find crap. I made a mistake. The mistake was not stacking my abilities. Yes, use the Elvis Harbinger effect. Get none of them. None of them matter. None of them actually matter. Fierce Empath. Get Fierce Empath. Okay. Now we want to play this guy. Because, sadly, we want to draw more cards because we need the win condition of Shaman of the Forgotten Ways. We need that card. So now we're going to play, I'm going to cancel. We're going to play Lifecrafter's Bestiary. We're going to play a Fierce Empath. Alright, we're going to draw off of yes. We're going to pay yes. Then we're going to draw. We've drawn a lot of lands, folks. A lot of lands. A lot of lands. Alright, alright. Let's do this. I hate it that it tells me to do that every time. Fierce Empath. Fierce Empath is... Oh god, I'm very sorry for that buzz. Everyone. Alright, we're gonna get simply Soul of the Harvest. Simply play Soul of the Harvest. Soul of the Harvest will draw us like 25 cards. Always yield. Always yes. Always yield. Always yield. Yes. Yes, because it won't actually change until we can play this just to get more permanents out of the deck. Because again, we're kind of just going for then this is field. Then we get the stack abilities as we choose. We're gonna hit always yes and always yield. Because again, we're just gonna stop as soon as we get to the thing that lets us kill his creatures, and then yeah. Though we do not have a ton of cards in our library, to be fair. So we're gonna cast this man. Stack it like this. Stack it like that. Yes. And draw some cards. Then continue to not have the thing you're looking for. Look, that's fine. We'll eventually find it. It's okay, I say to myself. God, I hate that it asks me to do this every time. Just play Dosan just because. Just because. Like, we're just gonna guarantee the victory is all. Yes. Okay. Like that. I have not drawn it yet. I have 35 cards left in the deck. Alright, so now we play the Seedborn Muse. Yes, we just play the Seedborn Muse. Yes. As a champion Aronis. Sounds a little bit like the card we're looking for. Multiple cards will satisfy the current need we have of just killing our opponent. Our opponent may be like, you probably can't even do it within the time frame. My opponent is wrong. I can and will do it within the time frame. I will not pass. As for dang diddly sure. I may have mistaked. I'm sorry, I just went in a thought. I'm trying to think of like how to get out of this at the moment. Due to my follies, I have accidentally passed the turn when I could have killed the opponent. But I am just going to settle for crippling my opponent. I just need to make sure I have a Null Mage Shepherd out, which I do not, which is fine. So now I just need to find the Null Mage Shepherd. It's here. We'll just cast it right off the bat. No need to not to. We're no longer going to draw from the Lifecrafter's Bestiary. You don't need to anymore. No. Everything else is automatic. We just hit OK. Then it hits field. Then just Soul Harvest stack like this. Use Null Mage Shepherd ability. We're going to get that. We're going to tap 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to get, you know, like 1. Okay, we're gonna pass the turn. We're done. We're finished. Yes, use Wild Wanderer's effect. I got a force. It's amazing. Wow. Wow. Cannot believe it. Lena, Miss Disco to have 7 cards. Well, okay. Sure. Land. Land. This one. Land. 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 Serpapard. Quest. Land. land, 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 that, land, land, land. All these cards, really. You don't need ramp. Yeah, stuff. I can still activate instants and abilities. So, like, yeah, please let me just discard all these cards. I don't actually need to discard that card, but it's okay. I'm sorry this one's such a slow burn. It's because it's just my apologies. Now I have 7 cards in hand. That's amazing. What is he gonna do? Like, I don't know what he's like. Let me do something as many phases, I suppose. He's got a lot of mana. I don't know what he's gonna do with that one, like, with all that mana. We got 10 here, so we could play Omniscience. That's the only card in his hand. I'm not sure how much help it'll do him, but he could do it. Oh, my opponent, Geralf's Masterpiece, is disconnected. He has lost connection to the game. Always target on that first. Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my opponent is just sitting here. We have an unstoppable board. He has disconnected. I presume he's just going to sit and wait. Like, he's lost connection, so I assume he quit the game. So, we're gonna... I feel a little dirty. Let's poll. Hey, so... Sorry for this silence, folks. I'm counting this as a win. But leaving that game. Alright, so instead of sitting here, folks, and watching someone do nothing, we ourselves are just going to concede the game. But that is a win for us. Do not mistake that. We're going to quickly hop into this game. Well, actually, perhaps we are. Let me see. Let me see precisely how long that was. If it's around an hour-ish, we can take a break. If it is not around that long, then, well. One moment, folks. Alright, folks, we're back. So, say we're back. We're not actually back. Wipe. So, folks, please check out It Resolves on all the social medias, on all the places, and all the wares and all of that jazz. If you'd be so kind, you can find us on Instagram, Facebook, Patreon, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Gmail, and please go check out our sponsor at Grand Slam in Rock Hill, South Carolina. We'll be back very shortly. We're just taking a break, making it easier for this to be exported over to YouTube. Catch us back in 5, 10, 15 minutes. I'll see you soon.